Good morning, Quad Cities, on this Thursday. Thanks for checking out your accurate forecast here. A quieter day, minus some wind overall. I want to show you some of the pictures from the ice that we had yesterday. This one coming from Sterling, from my good friend Heather Smith there. A little glazing on some of the trees and bushes. A more significant event, if you would, near Makokata here in Iowa. This coming in from Jason. A really good coating on the trees and power lines there. Winter weather advisory. This is going to hang on until 9 o'clock for our northernmost hometowns, because we still have a couple of those less traveled roads, especially the ones in the country areas that still have that glazing of ice on them. I think, though, a little bit later this morning, as some warmth continues to build and ahead of a cold front, we'll see most of that melt away. I do want to show you some of the ice reports. The most significant ones, of course, north up in Joe Davis County here, Warren, Illinois, 3/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch even here in the Quad Cities. What was more impressive was the rain, another generous soaking for all of us. Many hometowns more than an inch of rain. So much rain this month that we now have a surplus of nearly 1.5 inches of the liquid gold here in the immediate Quad Cities. We do get a new update from the drought monitor folks here at 8 o'clock this morning. I'll have this at GMQC at 11. No drought for the Illinois Quad Cities, completely erased. We still have some dry conditions in southeast Iowa, but even with the morning update here coming up a little bit later, I expect those to really drop down significantly too. And again, I'll have those coming up on GMQC at 11. We are going to have some wind to deal with as this cold front moves in around noon. It switches winds to the northwest. Those will increase, gusts between 30 and 35 miles an hour through lunchtime and the early afternoon. Then we'll see those decrease a little bit more as we head into the evening. 31 is where we'll land this afternoon. We're already in the mid to upper 30s. That's our warmest part of the day. The front moves through, temperatures drop, and the wind increases as well. Chilly tonight, and with lows near 15 and a little breeze, we could wake up to wind chills near 0 tomorrow morning, so heads up there. We're also going to watch a weak system for the afternoon. That's going to bring a round of light snow to areas north of the Quad Cities. A dusting of accumulation or so expected there. And even if it does snow, it's going to be gone by the weekend because it's a carbon copy of what we saw last week, where we go from 40s on Saturday to 50s on Sunday. The only difference between the weekend that we had last week, more clouds later Sunday and less in the way of wind. Overall, though, looks like a really nice couple of days for your weekend ahead. Still stays active too. We've got 2 opportunities for heavy rain, one coming in on Monday with another windy system, and another one potentially coming in for late next week. Do want to remind you that we do get the second of 3 flood outlooks later this afternoon. If you live near a river, you will want to pay attention to that rather, because with all this heavy rain in the forecast and all the snow to the north, we may see an increased risk for flooding here in the next few weeks. We will have that full report up this evening on WQAD.com.